I am back after a little summer hiatus to talk about the 5 super weird things I do not think you know about pregnancy. So let's get going. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Dr. Jennifer Lincoln, board certified OBGYN. This is the health class you didn't get in high school. I apologize for disappearing for the past few weeks. Needed a little summer vacay, a little travel, a little family time, but I am back today with a topic I am so excited about because these things are really weird. They might freak you out, but they make really good dinner party conversation. So without further ado, oh wait, there must be more ado. If you have not subscribed or turned on notifications yet, go ahead and do that. Turn on the bell so you never miss one of these uploads. Okay, the first weird thing about pregnancy, I don't think you know, is that your amniotic fluid, the bag of water that you were like floating around in for a lot of weeks, it's pee. So it's almost completely your own urine that you pee out and also lung secretions that come out. And then what happens? You swallow it. So your first drink was your own pee. Have fun with that one. And the first bath that you took was also in your own urine. Yes, really. And little bonus fact here, a fetus makes about 1.5 to 5 cups of amniotic fluid, aka their pee, a day. You're welcome. Super cool fact number 2, you carry your baby with you even after they're born. And no, I'm not talking about some weird reference to My Big Fat Greek Wedding, like it was my twin. No, you actually carry the cells of your baby in your bloodstream after you've given birth. So just like nutrients from the mom that is pregnant crosses across the placenta to the baby, it also goes the other way. So cells from the fetus cross the placenta and go into the pregnant person's bloodstream. And they've been shown to be there up to 3 decades later. So I love this fact. I have told my patients before, super cool thing, even though you're having your baby today, you literally will be carrying your baby with you for probably the rest of your life. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, and we love it. These cells have been found everywhere, not only in the bloodstream, but also in the lung, the brain, the skin, so many more tissues, which I think is so super cool. And there is some evidence that maybe this is protective, that it can actually protect you from certain diseases. But then other studies show that maybe it's harmful and it can trigger something like an immune response, which may be why we see autoimmune disorders in women and people with a uterus. We just don't know. So we need more science. Cool fact number 3, your skin actually changes in pregnancy, and you might be like, well, of course it does, Dr. Jen. But what I'm talking about is that the linea nigra, or the little line between your belly button and your pubic bone, and your areola, the skin surrounding your nipples, they darken in pregnancy. And the reason why might blow your mind. It is because babies, when they're born, they can't see anything. It's very fuzzy, like how the screen is right now. They really can't see a whole lot. But when these things darken, it can help them target and see where the nipple is. So if they're born and they're put right on your belly, if you just leave a baby alone, they'll do something called a breast crawl, which is where they'll follow that dark line up, they'll push with their legs, and they'll get to the nipple completely unassisted. This is an evolutionarily protective thing because if you were born out in a forest before we had medical care and you're unconscious or you're bleeding a lot, your baby could still get to the breast and feed themselves. Kind of morbid, but also kind of super cool. So the darkening areola helps them see this, difference between black and white a bit more, and it acts like a target. They can see that and they can more easily find the nipple and latch onto it. Aren't we so amazing? Okay, this 4th fact is going to be an unpopular one, but I'm just going to say it. I am sorry, you were actually pregnant for 10 months, not 9. I'm sorry, I know, it's not a cool thing, and we're always probably going to see 9 months in all pop literature and books, but the fact is that the full-term pregnancy on average is 40 weeks, and that's a little over 9 months. So please do not tell this to anybody who is currently pregnant and is done with it, but just thought I should share that with you. Okay, the 5th fact is a super fun one. It is that there actually might be a link between the old wives' tale that if you have more heartburn, you are more likely to have a baby with more hair. And the reason I say that it might be true is there was this one small study done in 2006. And in 64 pregnant women, the ones that had more heartburn gave birth to babies who had average amount of hair or above average amount of hair. And the reverse was true too. Is this like an end-all be-all study? No, not at all. But it's a super fun one, and it's a cute little thing that I share with patients when there's so many other old wives' tales that are not true, but this one is fun. And the idea behind it is that it may be related to progesterone, that when you have more progesterone in your system, it relaxes the part of your esophagus that can then allow you to have more heartburn. And maybe that same increased level of progesterone is what helps more hair grow on your fetus. So food for thought. Okay, those are the 5 weird facts that maybe you didn't know about pregnancy. Drop a comment below. Had you heard of any of these before? Or do you have questions about other weird ones that you think might be true or might not? Would love to know in the comment section. Go ahead and follow me on my other socials for more fun content all week long. And I promise I will not abandon you again, at least for the next 2 weeks. I've got some great video content coming, so stick around. I'll see you next week.